welcome to another edition of A Shave and a Song, a show all about shaving with a straight razor while at the same time listening to some great music as we do it. Today I'm using my Dovo Bismarck. It is a 6/8. You can see kind of both sides. It's a really nice razor, always gives a good shave. Also using some Tabac today. I don't own the Tabac ceramic case where the puck goes. I just put it in my own little ceramic thing. This is a replacement puck. I didn't know if I was going to like it, so I didn't want to spend the extra cash on the ceramic soap holder. But here it is. You can see it's almost gone. I'm going to have to order some more. And finishing it off with some Tabac Aftershave. And last, certainly not least, some Clubman Pinuad. So let's get right to it today. Hope you're having a great weekend, great week. Today's featured band is an interesting one. I think they're all interesting, but this one is particularly interesting to me. They originate from Berlin, Germany, and they formed back in 2007, so they're a little over 10 years old. And they refer to their music style on their website. Man, the puck's breaking apart, so I'm really down to the last bits of it. They refer to their music style as being a mix or blend of stoner rock, psychedelic blues, Indian raga, and folk. And there's definitely a little bit of all that in there. They have a very interesting sound, and their albums are really meant to be listened to from beginning to end. That's kind of how they're put together. That's how they're laid out, taking you back to the to the good old days of the 70s, I guess, and maybe some of the 80s, but I think more the 70s, where you just sit down, you put an album on, and you just listen to it. And that's kind of what this reminds me of. I'm trying to get all the little bits. It was a little hard to foam up today because it broke into little pieces. Now we got it. We're going to get it foaming really nice. Now you can tell that the band that I'm featuring today, the band's name, by the way, is Samsara Blues Experiment. And you can tell that they were influenced or are influenced by Eastern Indian philosophy or religion, such as Hinduism or Buddhism, if you will, because their name, Samsara, it represents the concept of the cycle of death and rebirth. Otherwise, some people may call it reincarnation. There we go. Got a nice full brush now. I found that Tabac takes a little bit more water than some of my other shaving soaps, but it's definitely worth it. So the song that I'm going to feature today, it's off their fourth album, One with the Universe, that they released in 2017. And the opening song, which again is the one I'm featuring today, is entitled, I hope I pronounce this right, I looked it up, but you never know if I get it right or not, Vipassana. I wanted to say Vipassana, but I think, whoops, on the YouTube pronunciation guide it was Vipassana. And that is also an Eastern meditation form, Vipassana meditation, and it's been around for around 2,500 years, 2,500 years, and it was used as a universal remedy to universal ills, or what we might call the art of living, or a way of living. Now, Vipassana meditation is still taught. I actually, in my research for this song, I found a place some 20 miles from my house that offers the 10-day course in Vipassana meditation. And hey, I'd love to take it, but who has 10 days to do that? You know, it's not like a 10-week where you do Saturdays and Sundays. It's a 10-day in a row. So I won't be doing that. So if you look up the lyrics to Vipassana from Samsara Blues Experiment, you'll notice that the song does indeed is reflective of meditative thought. The refrain or the chorus, it reads, you know, reach for bliss, relate to consciousness, get rid of all the questions in your head. Now, before you tune out and say, well, I'm not listening to some chanting or, you know, Indian genre type stuff, start the first pass. You have to remember that they refer to themselves as stoner rock, psychedelic rock, if you will, and blues, and so it's delivered in a more modern way, or modern maybe is the wrong phrase. It's delivered in their style, a bluesy rock style, I guess, stoner rock style. So it's a great blend of old mixing in with new. It's a longer song. As you would expect, because it's meant to be listened to in maybe a meditative state or helping you get there. I know that sounds odd with the style of music or the style of presentation that you're about to hear, but that's kind of what it's supposed to do. So being that it's a newer or a longer song, I'm sorry, let's just get right to it, and before I'm even done with the verse pass, and let's listen from their 2017 release, One with the Universe. This is Samsara Blues Experiment with Vipassana. There you go, Samsara Blues Experiment. Definitely got a little experimentation there toward the end, didn't it? That's from their 2017 album, One with the Universe. That is Vipassana. Some new interpretations for a meditative state. Kind of a catchy little tune. I like it. I hope you did too. Okay, so I was kind of showing you how I clean my brush, how I clean my scuttle, then I kind of wipe the leftover soap out of the jar there, out of the ceramic bowl that my soap puck is in. Now I'm going to finish it off here with a little bit of Tabac aftershave. This stuff I love because it not only smells good going on, it really sticks with you through the day. I like it. Make sure you rub it in. I had somebody ask a question on a really early on video that I did on learning how to shave with a straight razor before I was playing music, and somebody asked, you know, if the scuttle kept the shaving cream warm throughout all the passes, and it does. What I normally do is I'll take the scuttle and I'll fill this inner chamber up with hot water, and then I fill the outer chamber, the bowl up with hot water, and I just let it soak while I take a shower. Then when I'm done with the shower, I'll pour everything out, and then I'll only refill the inner container with hot water, and leaving that to warm the bowl, the outer chamber. And it does keep the shaving lather warm, you know, not necessarily hot, but it keeps it warm throughout the entire shave. It does so to the point where you can definitely tell a difference. Like when I go out of town or I go on vacation and I don't have my scuttle and I'm just using straight out of the shaving dish, it's noticeable, and I miss my scuttle. Mine's a Dirty Bird scuttle from Dirty Bird Pottery. I love it. I absolutely love it. So there you go. If you had any questions about the scuttle that I was using there. That's it for today, my friends. I hope you enjoyed the tune. A little different way to be in Eastern philosophy meditation from Samsara Blues Experiment. Give a listen to the rest of the album, One with the Universe. Like I said, it's kind of meant to be listened to from beginning to end. If you like the show, make sure you give me a thumbs up. Leave whatever comments you want to leave. I always enjoy reading them. And as always, if you have any artists or bands or songs you'd like to recommend, leave that in the comment section as well. Subscribe to the channel and hit the alarm bell so you know when we come out with a new show. Try to do it each and every week if I can. Every now and then we'll miss one, but those are unusual circumstances. And as always, spread it around. Tell everybody about it. Tell your friends. Get them to watch. Like I said, it's a bit of an eclectic show where, you know, you see some guy shaving with a straight razor, but at the same time, hopefully introducing you or playing some great music that we don't get to hear on commercial radio. So there you go. There you have it. That's my show for today. Enjoy the rest of your week. As always, live life, enjoy the music, and happy shaving.